Imagine it is 2:30 in the morning. You are asleep, and suddenly a critical production server drops entirely offline. Within minutes, the fallout begins. Customers are locked out of their accounts, revenue stops, and management is demanding to know what went wrong. This is the reality for Adil, a system administrator. He logs into the terminal, but the screen is a wall of dense, incomprehensible error codes. This diagram illustrates the traditional troubleshooting timeline. Previously, Adil would spend the next 2 or 3 hours manually digging through search engines and reading obscure IT forums just to decode the problem. That blank space represents pure lost time. In a severe IT crisis, the technical error itself is rarely the biggest threat. The real danger is the immense vacuum of time lost trying to figure out what the error actually means. There is a modern alternative to endless manual searching. System administrators are now deploying large language models, AI systems trained to understand and generate human-like text, as real-time crisis assistants. This moves the workflow away from hunting for pre-existing answers on forums towards generating immediate, context-specific solutions on demand. Using AI in this way collapses the recovery timeline from hours down to minutes. Let's look at how Adil handles the outage. He starts his investigation chronologically, pinging the unreachable server to confirm that the basic network connectivity is still active. The server responds, meaning the network is fine. The issue is with the web service. He isolates the confusing terminal error and pastes it directly into his AI prompt. This schematic shows how the AI processes the input. The chaotic block of code transforms into a neatly organized list of simplified data points. The AI translates the technical jargon into plain English, identifying the specific failure and its most likely causes. Knowing what the error means, Adil asks the AI to formulate a specific action plan to revive Nginx. Nginx is a popular open-source software used for web serving and reverse proxying. The AI outputs a customized step-by-step checklist. It targets the service status, error logs, configuration files, and restart protocols in exact sequence. By automating the strategy formulation, the administrator bypasses the planning bottleneck and moves straight into targeted investigation. Following the checklist, Adil checks the server logs and spots an anomaly. Normally, he would start manually cross-referencing this against online documentation, draining more precious time. Instead, he simply copies the exact log entry and feeds it directly into the AI for immediate analysis. This visualization represents the server's configuration files. Out of a massive grid of data, the AI pinpoints a single out-of-place block. It diagnoses a minor, highly specific configuration mistake hidden deep within the Nginx file. The AI doesn't stop at the diagnosis. It points to the exact line of code required to fix the error. Adil opens the configuration file, manually applies the corrected code, and executes the command to restart the server. The server spins back up. The website goes live. The 2:30 a.m. crisis is officially averted. This shift changes log analysis from an open-ended search into the direct verification of a suggested fix. If we step back from this isolated Nginx incident, we can see how this scales across daily IT operations and administration. This modern workflow loop accelerates Linux administrators' capabilities. They can now explain errors, analyze logs, and write shell commands instantly. Will this automation replace the administrator's job? No, it acts as a supplemental exoskeleton to accelerate human workflow, not an autonomous replacement. AI cannot replace foundational IT skills. The human operator must still possess the expertise to know exactly what questions to ask and how to safely implement the suggested fix. The most successful system administrators do not fear artificial intelligence. They integrate it to work smarter and faster. The next time you encounter a confusing Linux error, deploy an AI assistant. Use it to translate the problem and formulate your strategy. Make sure to subscribe to the channel for more explorations of real-world IT scenarios and advanced troubleshooting techniques. In our next video, we expand beyond troubleshooting and reveal how system administrators are using AI to automate their repetitive daily tasks. See you then!